Now for global business updates, Rotus Oddiri joins us. Good morning, Rotus.
Good morning, Dr. Abasi. Good morning, Vimbai, Rufai, all our viewers out there. Hey, good morning. So the tariff letters are out, and this is actually what took us a bit of time putting it together before we came on. But we've had a full table of the 14 countries that Trump wrote his letters to. And you will notice that there's not much of a difference. In fact, for Japan, for instance, 24% on Liberation Day, it's now 25%. South Korea is unchanged at 25%, and you got all the others: Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, South Africa. What did Ramaphosa gain from his visits? What was the point of everything we saw in the White House?
What was the point of going to kowtow to Trump and being civil and people were praising him? Nothing.
Nothing.
Don't be a coward.
He got nothing.
Yes.
Bangladesh, I mean, nothing. So it just shows, I think, that
now was a coward.
It shows that the Trump administration really wanted to get, they said they were going to get 90 deals in 90 days. Remember, Liberation Day was April 2nd. They postponed this until July 9th. Yesterday, we talked about them pushing it back again to August the 1st. And it looks like the Trump administration is frustrated that they have not been able to get these deals as quickly as possible. And we've said it here that trade deals, there's the legal side, the regulatory side, the economic side. There are so many parties involved. Japan has been dragging their feet. You know, the first few letters we saw were to Japan and South Korea. They both just had new elections, right? You can't expect a newly elected official in Japan or in South Korea to just swallow your tariffs and then go back to their constituents and say, this is what the U.S. is putting forward. So that's going to take some time. So anyway, the U.S. markets fell yesterday on this news, although it looks like the futures are on a more positive footing this morning. But the Dow Jones was down, S&P was down, the Nasdaq was down. But interestingly enough, Asian markets are up, and it looks like the markets are starting to say, look, this, you know, he threatens tariffs and then he pushes them back again. So it's only the Nifty 50 from India that was down by just 0.3 of a percentage point. China's up, Hong Kong up, Japan, the Kospi, ASX, all the other markets are up. So it looks like I guess they knew what was coming, or rather, it wasn't as bad as expected. And the main thing here is that there's just more time to be provided. And you notice on that list, there's no Canada there. There's no EU, and also no China as well. I mean, those are the countries that make up the bulk of trade with the US. To Tesla, I mean, we talked about where would Tesla shares, move yesterday after Elon Musk announced his new American party. Almost 7% drop in trading yesterday. And shareholders are not particularly happy. In fact, we've got one, Azoria. It's a company that actually planned to put forward an ETF, a Tesla exchange-traded fund. They suspended it the moment, and exchange-traded funds are securities that use a baseline to trade upon. So the ETF, if you want to get exposure to Tesla and you don't want to buy Tesla shares directly, you can buy an ETF. So here's the CEO. He was on Bloomberg, and he had some pretty strong words. This is James Fishback is his name. Here he is.
Let's just remind everyone listening, Elon Musk is free to burn his own money in a political party. He is not free to bring shareholders like us along with him. He does not own Tesla. We do. And if Elon Musk does not want to be the full-time CEO of Tesla, he should tell us now, because starting a new political party with the travel, the candidate recruitment, the training, and the organizing that comes with that is not a wise use of his time. Ed, he has been an extraordinary engineer and visionary leader for Tesla and for SpaceX. I have FSD in my car. I know you do as well. It is a magical technology. Robotaxi is brilliant. It's rolling out right now in Austin.
Right.
That's what his time and energy should be focused on, not trying to sabotage the President of the United States.
All right, Dan Ives. I mentioned Dan Ives. I didn't have his tweet yesterday. He's a big Tesla bull. And his own tweet was essentially putting forward what James Fishback said, and that shareholders are just not going to. He said Musk diving deeper into politics and now trying to take on the Beltway establishment is exactly the opposite direction that most Tesla investors want him to take during this crucial period for Tesla. We get why Musk is doing this, just causing exhaustion for many investors. We'll round off with Nigeria. Disco revenue climbing to its highest level since private privatization. So the 11 discos brought in about 553.6 billion naira, 9% growth versus what they brought in the first quarter of 2024. By breakdown, there should be no surprise here, right? And, you know, Eko and Ikeja disco for Lagos were the top two. Abuja third, Ibadan fourth, Benin fifth, Enugu sixth, Port Harcourt, Kano, Jos, Kaduna, and Yola rounding it out. Still need more meters, still need to fix our infrastructure, and of course, the tariff situation is still up there, but at least the discos are doing slightly better. They can pay off some of their debt.
Yeah. We still need more electricity.
Indeed, indeed.
Band A is not Band A, Band B is not Band B.
I thought the minister was going to declare his intention to run for governor of Oyo State.
That's irrelevant now. I'll leave all that one aside. The focus on the
exactly.
We're talking about service, not politics.
After I couldn't succeed with the Ministry of Power.
Politics.
Is it politics?
As Dr. Abate has said. Exactly. Dr. Abate, carry on.
RBA, the
Services
Reserve Bank
Accountability
of
Rotus.
Australia, the economists were saying, you know, they will increase, they will reduce rates by 25 basis points to bring it down to 3.6. But the decision coming out this morning from Australia is that no, they are holding the rates.
Yeah, holding things, because uncertainty.
Yeah, they say they want to monitor inflation more. But thank you very much.
Thank you.
Not enough time.
Thank you.
To comment on the tariffs and whether Nigeria will get tariffs additional from Trump. We haven't attended BRICS meeting in Rio de Janeiro.